Take flight on the Airship Genesis and join in the legendary Bible adventures of the Genesis Exploration Squad.
Cameron!
Gabby!
Logan!
Wyatt! Emma and our pet monkey Jules.
5 incredible adventurers entrusted with an airship that can take them anywhere in the world, powered by a special Bible that also opens pathways to the past. There is no telling where they will end up on their search for history's legendary artifacts. And then, of course, there is me, their trusty AI companion, Rupert. Welcome aboard.
Quiet down, class. Thank you. Now, as you know, today begins our project presentations. Each of you were asked to create something based on what you love to do. It could be art, a story, an invention. The sky was the limit. Now, I believe Wyatt Whitmore is up first. Wyatt?
Here, Mr. Bot.
Front of the class with your project, please.
Yes, Mr. Bot. Okay, here we go.
Wow, there. That looks heavy. Now, please tell us what you've decided to do for your project and why.
Good afternoon, class. I decided to create the Cheese-Copter, a jetpack that runs on cheese. I'm an inventor. That's what I love to do. So I thought of an invention that I would like to use. Jetpacks are useful for getting places without walking, and I also really do love cheese. So I decided to combine the two to make this invention.
Well, very creative, Wyatt. Does the jetpack work?
Yes! Yes, it does. I just strap it on like so. There you go. Okay. And then I press this button, which heats the cheese. The gas from the cheese rises, and I press this button to fly in 3, 2, 1. What
Now, class, everyone.
Why cut the cheese? Literally.
Yeah, Wyatt has a bad queso. The toast. Oh no. I'm sorry, Mr. Bot. It should have worked.
Class, now, settle down. It's okay, Wyatt. See if you can't find the janitor to help clean up the cheese on the floor, would you? We can discuss you presenting a working invention next week.
Yes, Mr. Bot.
Wyatt, you're home. How was school? Didn't you have a class presentation today?
Yeah.
Well, how was it?
I don't want to talk about it, Mom.
That bad, huh?
Let's just say I'm never inventing anything ever again.
Oh, Wyatt, you don't mean that.
Mom, everyone laughed at my invention. It was so embarrassing.
But inventing is what you love to do, buddy.
Not anymore. I'm no good at it. I'm finding something new to be good at, starting tomorrow.
Right. Like what?
Like hoverboarding. Look, Mom, can we please talk about something else now? Like, what's for dinner?
Sure, honey. I made cheese soup.
Oh, great. Hey, guys. Am I late for practice?
Wyatt? What are you doing at this hoverboard field?
I'm hoverboarding now. See? I had to get a spare board from the locker rooms. That's why I'm late.
I didn't know you boarded.
It's a recent hobby. Where do we start?
We start with warm-ups. See those cones? Weave through them as quickly as you can.
Ah, great. No problem. Okay, there you go. All right, just weave through the cones. Woo! Whoa! Yeah, slowly now. Ha! I'm doing it! Ooh. Whoa! This isn't so hard. Ooh. There you go. I made it!
Nice job, Wyatt. Now, just pick up the speed.
Pick up the speed? I bet with a little tweaking I could make this board go a lot faster. I've got a few tools on me. I just adjust this combustor a little. There you go.
Be careful.
And tighten the inhibitor a little bit.
You sure about this?
There. I'll show you, Speed. Watch this cone weave. Go. Whoa.
Wyatt, bro, are you okay?
I don't think hoverboarding is for me.
Yeah, probably not, bro.
Hey, Arc Club! I hope you all brought your best shovels because today we'll be looking for fossils. Be careful as you dig. Don't forget to work together and have fun.
Hey, Cam.
Wyatt, Inventors Club usually meets in the auditorium, don't they?
Well, I'm not part of the Inventors Club anymore. Archaeology Club is really more up my alley. Got room for one more? I brought my own shovel.
Sure. Here, you can help me dig at this spot by the river.
So, what exactly are we looking for?
Fossils. Ugh. The limestone soil is generally where we find shell fossils and such.
How long do we have to dig?
Well, excavations can take days or weeks before we actually find something. Patience is key in archaeology.
Oh, well, I brought this shovel I made a while ago. It has different settings, so if I just twist this knob, it allows me to dig faster. Whoa!
Whoa is right. That shovel is gonna bust you right off into the river. You okay, Wyatt?
Oh, I think I might be missing the whole patience thing you mentioned. I'd better go change out of these wet clothes. Oh,
Good idea. Will we see you back tomorrow?
you know, I think I'll leave the digging to you, Cam.
Welcome to Mr. Chan's karate class for kicking kiddos. I am Mr. Chan, your instructor and sensei. We have a new member with us today. Let's give a big karate welcome to Wyatt.
Hi-ya to you too.
Very good. Now, who wants to be Wyatt's partner and show him the ropes today?
I will, Sensei Chan.
Excellent. Thank you, Spencer. You bring me a lot of honor. Now, class, please begin with your drills. Sayo, Kia!
Hi-ya, Wyatt. Spencer? I didn't know you did karate. Oh yeah, I've done karate for years now. My mom says it's a great way to burn off my energy. In fact, next week I'll graduate to black belt. Huh? I never would have guessed. So, how do we start? Well, there's a warm-up obstacle course. See? Jump over the moving pole, dive over the mats, climb the rope, and scale back down. It's fun. Here, watch me. I'll go first. Oh, yeah!
Spencer! Oh, you move like a dragon!
Whoa! That was fast. See? Fun. Now you go. Okay. Here I go.
Not like a dragon!
Wyatt, you're supposed to jump over the pole. Is your face okay? You landed on it pretty hard. Karate is not my calling.
Okay, see you all tomorrow. Wyatt, may I have a word?
Yes, Mr. Bot?
I wanted to see when you might be able to present your project again. I'm sure you've got it up and running by now.
Oh, well, I'll make a new project, like art or something.
But I thought you were an inventor, Wyatt. Your Cheese-Copter seemed very inspiring.
No, I'm not an inventor anymore. I'll have something ready next week, though.
I see. Well, next week it is then.
Hey, has anyone seen my other sandal?
Logan, we literally just arrived in the pathway and activated our holoclothing. How did you already lose your sandal?
I don't know, sis. I have my tunic on and this cloth hat on, but only one sandal.
While you figure out your sandal situation, does anyone know where we are?
No idea, Wyatt. But it sure is beautiful in this pathway. This field looks like it goes on for miles in all directions. Oh, look, a little sheep.
Oh, cute. It's running right towards us. Hi, little guy.
It sure is moving fast.
And its eyes are bulging, like it's terrified.
That's because there's a bear chasing it. Run!
Oh, no, you don't! You five, get down! This bear is mine! You didn't like that too much, did you, bear? You want another stone to the face?
Who is that guy?
What do we do, Cam?
You heard the guy. Get down!
That's right! Run away! Come after my sheep again, and there's plenty more stones where those came from. Come here, little one. It's all right, it's all right. Your shepherd is here now. Follow me now. Stay close. Is everybody all right?
Widgets and wheelies. How did you do that?
Bears come around these parts sometimes looking for fluffy little snacks like sheepy here. Luckily, I'm a shepherd that's pretty good with a sling.
I'll say.
Why don't you guys get up and follow me? There's a stream over by that rock where you can get cleaned up if you'd like. All right, sheep, let's go. Follow me. Come on, follow me. Let's go, sheep.
You're incredible. You're a shepherd? Man, you're the best shepherd I've ever seen.
Well, thanks.
If you don't mind me asking, who are you?
Sorry. I'm David, youngest son of Jesse. And this is my flock of sheep. That's Samir, Keela, oh, there's Emer. You know, maybe I'll spare you all their names. There are 39 of them. You don't mind if I play the harp, do you? Before that bear came, I was onto quite the melody.
You're David?
Yes. Do we know each other?
Oh, no. Thank you. Thank you for saving our lives.
Yeah, you didn't look afraid at all.
Because I wasn't. Look, in order to be a good shepherd, you gotta protect your flock. My sheep don't want for anything. Safety. Good green grass to eat. Still fresh water. Wait, that's good. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. La, da, 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 da. Oh, Emer seems to like that little ditty, don't you, Emer? He's my most musical sheep.
Oh, right. But were you ever afraid of, getting eaten by something?
Sure. See this scar on my arm? Oh. Once, a lion got me there. And this scratch from a wolf. But I learned.
You mean a lion actually bit you? You could have died. Didn't you want to quit being a shepherd after that?
You know, I'm sure I did. Sometimes you fail, get bit, but then you keep trying. Being a shepherd is what God has given me to do. But it took time to do it well. Oh, hush, Samir. It was your fault I got that wolf scratch, wandering away after I specifically told you not to.
So you just kept trying?
I kept learning. Actually, I learned from the best.
Who's that?
The greatest shepherd of all, the Lord God. He's taught me to be strong and to protect my sheep, just like he protects you and me. If you truly want to learn anything, he is the best teacher.
I guess I always thought shepherds were just kind of dirty and lazy, not like God.
Wyatt!
You're not the only one. Shepherding is a humble job, but being out in this beautiful field with no one but God to talk to, well, you learn a lot from him.
You should finish that song. I think it will be very well-liked. Anyways, we should get going. Thank you again, David, for saving us.
Yeah, thanks.
It's no problem. Just remember, even if I'm not here to help you, the great shepherd is. Shalom to you.
Let's go, squad.
Bye.
Squad, welcome back to the complex. How was your pathway?
We met a guy named David. You should have seen him with a sling, Rupert.
Yeah.
He was like, whoop-pow, whatcha, what's he? He scared off a full-grown bear with just a few stones.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Perhaps we should upload the legendary artifact to learn a little more about this guy, David.
I'll do it. It looks like a crown. And the logos has a new word, too. Teacher.
Teacher. But this man was a shepherd. What does a crown have to do with him?
Yeah.
Guys, that wasn't just a guy named David. That was King David.
What? What? He was a king?
Well, when we met him, he was still a shepherd. But eventually, he becomes the king of Israel.
You mean he's like David from David and Goliath?
Uh-huh.
Wow!
You know, I thought he looked familiar. Remember when we saw him in that pathway a long time ago?
Oh, yeah!
But it seems like a big jump to go from being a shepherd to a king, though.
Well, when you think about it, Logan, being a shepherd trained David to be a great king. As he spent his days watching these sheep, protecting them and guiding them, it was God's way of training him to be another shepherd of sorts. A king who shepherds his people.
Wow, David must have been a perfect king after all that training.
David was a great king, like Rupert said, but he wasn't perfect. He made mistakes.
Cameron is right. The key is David learned to be a man after God's own heart. That is what made him a great king.
What is it, Wyatt? We know that face. It's the same one you make when you're coming up with a new idea for an invention. Well, I guess I do have a new idea. After my jetpack exploded in front of the class, I've just felt like giving up on being an inventor because I don't feel like I'm any good at it. But David said that he failed as a shepherd sometimes too, right? And Cam, you said he wasn't a perfect king.
That's right, Wyatt.
Yeah, dude, it's clear that God has given you the gift of inventing. Remember how you made that old hoverboard go way faster with just a few quick upgrades at practice? I never could have done that.
Yeah, but I crashed.
So, your invention still worked.
Your shovel at Art Club was a great idea too, Wyatt.
Wyatt, God will help you and guide you, even in your inventions. After all, He is the one who gave you the gift of inventing in the first place. Well, you're right, Emma. Maybe God could teach me to be a better inventor like He taught David to be a shepherd and a king.
Hey, maybe that's why the new word to go along with the artifact is teacher. Because God is the best teacher of all.
You're right. Speaking of teachers, I need to talk to Mr. Bond. I've got a project to present. Go for it, Wyatt.
Yeah,
you got
go
it.
Come in.
Mr. Bot?
Ah, Wyatt. You're at school a little early. How is your art piece coming along?
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. See, I realized that I really can't do an art piece.
Why is that?
Because in my heart, God made me an inventor. It's the way my brain works, and, well, it's what I want to do. I know I failed with my jetpack before, but I want to try again, if that's okay.
Wyatt, I think that is a wonderful idea. I was hoping you'd present your jetpack again. If I'm honest, I am an aeronautics and cheese fan myself.
Really? Thanks, Mr. Bot.
No, thank you, Wyatt. It's good to see you persevere in the gifts God has given you.
Remember, God has given you each special talents and dreams. If you come to Him humbly and keep trying, He will teach you how to use those talents best. We will see you next time aboard the Airship Genesis.
Dr. J, boy, am I glad to see you.
Say, Wyatt, what's new?
Well, today we met David, and he told us that God was the best teacher of all. You see, I want to be a better inventor, and I guess I wondered if God can truly help me with that.
Well, David is right, and God's the best teacher of all. Of course, He gives each of us special gifts and talents and dreams, but He gives them to us so that we can use them the best we possibly can and submit to His ways of teaching.
What do you mean?
Well, Wyatt, God is concerned with your heart and your hands, and He wants to teach you patience and perseverance and good character, so that whatever you do, whether it's inventing or becoming a king, he will be glorified. See, it was David who wrote Psalm 38:8, where it says, I will show you and teach you in the way you should go. I will tell you what to do with my eye upon you. So go to God with your dreams and your gifts, and he'll teach you how to use them and glorify him.
Wow, I can't wait to learn from the best. You know, God. Thanks, Dr. J.
Sure thing, Wyatt.
Has anyone seen Wyatt? We're supposed to end the show.
No, but does anyone else smell cheese?
There you are, Wyatt. We see you got your Cheese-Copter up and running.
Sure did. Changing to sharp cheddar for fuel really helped.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Wyatt, I know another way you can help.
Yeah, Cam?
Before we go, tell our friends this month's Bible verse so we can all remember that God is the ultimate teacher.
Sure, no problem. Psalm 32:8. It says, I will show you and teach you in the way you should go. I will tell you what to do with my eye upon you.
What a great verse, huh, cadets?
Yeah.
Thanks again for joining us. See you next time.
Bye.
Leap into an all-new adventure with the Genesis Exploration Squad and explore a side of Rocket Cove you've never experienced before with the Secrets of Rocket Cove, the first chapter book from Airship Genesis. A mysterious clue left behind by a famous inventor from the past leads the squad on an adventure around their hometown. As they race along a new kind of pathway to solve the secrets of Rocket Cove, they discover a hidden treasure they could never imagine. Find out more at airshipgenesis.com/new book.